Hey. Anyway, my name's Jace. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And the reason for this is I've been living in my van for a few weeks. And through some circumstances. Don't want to talk about them yet. But I will do in the future if this goes on. So anyway, I woke up this morning in my van, pretty cold, but I had my, can you see him? My little dog there, kept me nice and warm anyway. So, I don't know how to do a YouTube channel, so I'm going to have a look at it, have a crack at it. So in the meantime, I'm taking you all for a little walk around a place called Bryn Forest, which is Port Talbot, South Wales. If anyone who watches abroad, it's in the UK. Wales is a little island off England, that's what I say to everyone. Anyway, as you can see, the views where I am are spectacular. And there's my little boy who kept me warm. I don't know if you can see him. So I'll take you for a little walk around the forest. I spent so many times up here, in fact years, either up here walking, running, on my mountain bike. Go for miles and miles. It's very quiet up here, which is surprising. It's a beautiful place. You hardly see anyone. So anyway, so I bought a bigger van. I bought a Fiat Ducato, long wheelbase, high roof. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do this full time, let's have a bit of comfort, eh? I am 56. My van I have at the minute, the Vauxhall Vivaro, too small. And I don't want to spend money on it. I've gone for a bit the bullet, as they say, and I've gone for a newer van. A bigger van, so I can stand up and have central heating. all the creature comforts, eh? And yes, so I picked that up last week, and now it's with a conversion firm called Vanology, Bridgend. Fantastic couple. Didn't book a slot, or I just literally pulled up and said, hey guys, can you help me out? Can you convert the van for me? Because I have no time to convert it. Well, I've got plenty of time, but to spend a year converting it, it's just not practical. I did look at proper camper vans, you know, but I found they were, one, really expensive for what they are, two, flimsy. They look nice, and the bizarre thing is, I looked at one van, and it was an Auto Trail Expedition. I thought, oh, it's nice, really nice. Let's get a backdrop there. And I thought, yeah, that's nice. And I think it was quite expensive, 55,000. And I thought, well, if I'm going to live in it, just have a bit of comfort, you know. But talking to the sales guy, he said, oh, what are you going to be doing with it? And I said, well, this particular one, you can put a mountain bike in the back under a fixed bed. And I thought, suit me good. And he said, oh, the only thing is, the warranty is void if you live in it full time. I went, huh? It's a bloody camper van. Oh, look, it's snowing. I don't know if you can see it snowing. It's just starting to come in now. The day is Wednesday, November, what is it, the 20th I think it is today. 20th of November, 24, just in case you know. Yeah, and he says, yeah, the only thing about living in full time, the warranty is void. And I was like, that's a bit mad. But it looked nice, it looked a nice van, but then, like when you spend 10 minutes in it looking at things and pressing buttons, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, this is a bit flimsy. And I think, yeah, perhaps if you lived in it full time, it will, I don't know, fall apart. It looked nice, and I think these motor homes, motor caravans, I think they're geared up for people for long weekends and a couple of weeks away trips, and that's about it. To live in them full time, I don't think they're up to it. So that's when I found Vanology on YouTube. And I thought, oh, Bridgend, close to me, I'll go and have a chat with them. And I seen some of their work, oh my word. Solid, good quality, good job. The guy Stuart runs the place, who owns the place. And his lovely wife went through a plan detail for me, what I needed and what I want, and it made sense having a proper built van by a proper converter. Yeah, I could have probably done it in a few months, but it'd look shit, and it'd never be finished, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I went through a plan to do it, and I said I like the auto trail idea with a bed up high so I can put my mountain bike in the back. So I'm into my mountain biking at the minute. I've been for the last 5 years, to be fair. Love it. Keeps you fit, keeps the weight off, and yeah. So it's there as we speak. So about 5 weeks time, I'll do a van tour of it and see and update you how living in a van is. So far, living in a Vauxhall Bravado in this weather, bloody cold. But yeah. So I have no idea what to call my channel. I've never done YouTube. I have a look at it, and I have subscribed to it, and I have got a name, which is just my name. So I'm thinking of something like Army Veteran on Tour. I don't know. I am Army Veteran, by the way. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But in a minute, it's absolutely hammering down with snow in South Wales, Port Talbot. That's where I am at the moment. What a beautiful place. I have lived here for 16 years, by the way, but I no longer live in here. I'll tell you about that in a future episode. But in the meantime, while my van is being converted, I'm living in my little van, and with my little dog Benny. I don't know, there he is, having a sniff around. He loves it. Old boy now he is, he's 14 now he is, but he's still going strong. And I think he's still going strong because we're up here every day, and I've been for his 14 years of his life. He's been up here running with me. He used to come cycling with me, but I nearly run over him a couple of times, so I stopped that. Yeah, but he's a fit little boy. And he keeps me warm in the night at the minute. Clutches into me, he's like a little hot water bottle. Lovely. But where I am, lovely place. So I'll download this. This will be my first YouTube channel. Whatever, first YouTube, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. I've got a buddy who's got a YouTube channel as well. So I'll have a good chat with him how to do things and edit things and see how it goes. And hopefully I'll take you on a lot of walks, because I love my hiking. to be fair. Yeah. I've been hiking. I just love it. It's nice. Clears your mind of things. Look at the snow coming, guys. I better get some a lot of food in stock in my van just in case. But hey, getting snowed in up here. Lovely. What about getting snowed up in here? I can do it. I can do it. I've done a lot of venture riding on a motorbike and camping with a few good buddies of mine. So it's just a bit of a posh level now in the back of a van. But it'll be even posher in my new motorhome. They call them motorhomes or motor camper vans. I don't know. It'll be posh. It's gonna have a nice double bed, fixed double bed at the back. Fridge, a cooker. What else? Oh, a diesel heater. I could do with a bloody diesel heater right now. But it's going to be about 5 weeks before it's finished. So until then, I've got my little dog to keep me warm. Great. So I'm in the middle now of a loop I normally do with the dog. It's normally about an hour's walk. Nice bit of a circle loop. And if you come up here really early in the mornings, you do see a lot of deer. Yeah, first thing in the morning you see them, which is pretty nice. And you start to see a lot of bird of prey up here as well. They've been doing a lot of thinning of the forestry, and since then they've been doing it for a couple of years. The trees are too tight together, so they've been cutting channels out, getting more light in there, and since then it's attracted a lot of bird of prey, which is amazing to see. I'm not sure the ones I know. I've seen the kite up here, and the other one's just a hawk, I think. I don't know the proper thing. Oh no, a kestrel. I've seen a kestrel up here. Yeah, so that's starting to get busy up here with the birds of prey, which is nice to see. Didn't see him years ago. He'd been coming up here, like say, 15, 16 years. But it's only the last 5 years I've been seeing him up here. A lot, so it's just nice. And rabbits. For some apparent reason, rabbits have started appearing up here. Which is good. You see the odd rabbit, you've seen them a lot more now. And I think that's mad, because all they've done is cut the trees down. And now you're seeing more rabbits and birds up here. Someone can give me an answer to that. Why? But look at the snow coming in here. Unbelievable. Huh? Look at that. So, hey, so when I do a channel, I'd like to know what the comments are. Would you like to see more of this? Just having a good old hike and a talk and showing you around a bit. I've seen a few van lifers and that's what they seem to do. I don't know. But I will get a GoPro and put it on my push bike, my mountain bike, so I can go down a few tracks. You can see that. And I've also got an adventure bike, which I might get a GoPro for that as well. A few trips abroad next year planned with a couple of my lads, so that's going to be interesting. We're going. We're doing the Trans-European Trails, the TETs they call it. Now I've done all the TETs in Wales, or the Trans-European Trails of Wales. I've done all them with the boys. I've done them on a 450 KTM with the camping equipment on the back, and that's been good. So I've done all them. So now we're going to go abroad and do the trails abroad. So I'll just scan around now, a bit of the view. Look where I am, look at the snow coming, guys. Yeah? Is that good or what? And as you can see, I don't know if you can see down there, that's actually Port Talbot. And it's a very calm day. But there we are, that's where I am. I don't know if I got that in, but when I get a bit closer, I'll show you Port Talbot again. For people who don't know, we've had a steelworks here. Well, we still got it, Tata, but that's having lots of problems, redundancies, closing it down. When are they closing it down? Then it's not closing down, but they've just closed all the blast furnaces down now, and they're going to put an electric arc or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's absolutely crazy to shut down a steelworks. Especially the way the world's going right now. We need a steelworks. And apparently Port Talbot Steel, I don't know much 100% about it, but apparently it's the best steel in Britain, or the world even, I'm not sure. I'll be corrected in the comments, no doubt. But I have 1 or 2 buddies who work there, and they all think it's just nuts that they're shutting it down. They do say it's going to be back in operation with a blast furnace, which is called the electric arc, I believe it's called. But that's going to be about 5 years. So what is the steelworks going to do in the next 5 years? I mean, they're still open, but they're not making steel. Apparently, they're importing steel and rolling it and prepping it. I don't know the full terminology of it all, but they're not making steel there, but they are still rolling the steel and prepping the steel from other countries, which I think is bizarre, absolutely bizarre. I don't know. Anyway, I just think of all the people who lose their jobs. Like, we're talking thousands and thousands of people work there, and other industries supply it, and I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, I don't have to worry about that at the minute. I'm retired. As I said, I'm an army vet. I came out of the army in 2007. And I have been working since then, but after COVID, I kicked in, I was driving lorries, and I just, I don't know, I just never went back. Never went back. I've just been enjoying doing nothing for 5 years, I suppose. That's not 5 years, 4 years, I don't know. But it's been nice not working. I've just been spending a lot more time up here, a lot more time with the dog. I know, my mountain biking. It's got to be 4 years. Must have been, because I bought the mountain bike 4 years ago and I enjoyed it. An e-bike. And I had people say, oh, you're cheating. Let me tell you now, you get up here on an e-bike and follow me. I do 20 miles up here, up and down, and I am knackered at the end of it. Don't get me wrong, I probably couldn't do 20 miles on a normal mountain bike. I probably only do about 5 miles, but I do 20 miles on it. I have done 25, but the battery starts to run out then, and I have ridden home with no battery. And let me tell you now, riding an e-bike with no battery, it's quite hard. So I'll scan around the views up there. I don't know if you can see them. I'll go up there. I don't know. Oh, the tractor coming. Vince, come on. Benny. Benny, come on. Oh, very deaf. I have to jog up there. He's 14 and he's going deaf. Alright, I'm going to pick him up before this tractor. Come here, look at him, walk straight in front of you. Yeah, there you go, my boy. Oh, Pete! Alright. tractor. The guy in there, his name is Peter. Not a farmer, but he helps the farmer out. He's always right there. There's my little boy, look at him. He's so good. There we are. So, I've almost finished the loop. It normally takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. I put the video on 20 minutes ago. I almost finished. I was oh god, another tractor coming now. Danny! I'm gonna call him. He's deaf. I don't know why I call him. Come here! What should I call this video? Almost hit by a tractor? Oh yeah. I'm waffling now. Obviously I'll have better contact as the longer I do this, but this is the first one. So I'm hoping it gets better. I hope I get likes. I hope people enjoy the walk. I'll just scan around one more time and call it a day. And I'll scan on it. Perhaps you can see where my van is parked as well. I don't know. You might be able to see it. I don't know if you can just see that in that black van. That's my van. I don't know what. I can't see the camera at the minute, but I'll scan around, show you where I've been, where I've walked, and where I am. There we go. I don't know if you can see up where those windmills are as well, but you can see the one on the left. There is a little hump there. I don't know if you can see it well, but if you zoom in or whatever you do, that is actually a Roman burial ground, apparently. You see the Roman soldiers in there, or the Old Welsh soldiers? That's what I've been told. I'll have to Google it, see what happens. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see it. Anyway guys, this is my first one. Hopefully I make more. It all depends on how this one goes. Anyway, if it goes well, let me know. Let me know what you like. I'll do a van tour of mine when I get my new van. I think Vanology will be doing a video link on a video on it anyway when they're building it. I think they do it on every van. But I shall, if they do, I'll put a link in this one to Vanology and you'll see my van being built. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys again. Ta-da! No. See, I don't even know how to work my phone. Look.